Are you holding on to an old 1949 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, thinking it might be worth a little something? What if I told you it could be worth not just hundreds or thousands but up to $3 million dollars? Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, the kind you might have overlooked in a jar or drawer, could change your life forever. Imagine finding a tiny piece of history that holds the power to rewrite your future. Now, let's uncover the story behind this incredible coin, its value, and how you could cash in the world of rare coins. The 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating treasures. But why? What makes this penny so valuable? Here's the twist: it's not just about its age but also its condition, rarity, and a little thing called demand. People all over the world, including wealthy collectors, are willing to pay extraordinary sums for specific coins. This penny, struck in Philadelphia and bearing no mint mark, ticks all the right boxes. But wait, there's more to it than meets the eye. Before we dive into its mind-blowing value, let me ask you this: when was the last time you actually checked the coins in your pocket or coin jar? Most people don't even bother, but here's the kicker: ignoring those coins might mean overlooking a literal fortune. Funny, isn't it? You might be walking around with $1 million penny in your wallet and not even know it. Let's talk numbers. The 1949 no-mint mark penny can fetch a few dollars to a few hundred depending on its condition. But here's the jaw-dropper: a pristine, uncirculated example with exceptional eye appeal can go for as much as $3 million in auctions. Yes, that's the kind of money that can buy you a dream home, a luxurious car, or even fund your early retirement. But there's a catch: not all 1949 pennies are created equal. So, what should you look for? Check for wear and tear, luster, and sharpness of details. But the real secret lies in certification. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can evaluate your coin and assign it a grade that collectors trust. Without this step, you're flying blind. Imagine trying to sell a diamond without knowing its cut, clarity, or carat weight. It's just not going to work. That's why getting your penny certified is non-negotiable. But before you start scrambling to find that old penny, let me share a quick story. A man in Ohio recently discovered a 1949 no-mint mark penny while going through his late grandfather's coin collection. Initially, he thought it was just another old coin, but after some research and certification, he auctioned it for over $1.2 million. Imagine the joy, the disbelief, and the sheer life-changing power of that moment. That could be you. Speaking of life-changing moments, what would you do with $3 million? Pay off debt. Travel the world. Secure your family's future. It's not just about the money, it's about the freedom it brings. Don't let that dream slip away because you didn't take the time to check your coins. Now, here's where it gets exciting. If you're thinking, okay, I have a 1949 penny, but I don't know what to do next, don't worry. In a moment, I'll guide you through the exact steps you need to take to determine if your penny is the jackpot. But before we get there, let's address a common fear. Many people hesitate to get their coins appraised because they're afraid of being scammed or undervalued. Here's the truth: scammers are out there, but you can avoid them by sticking to reputable grading services and auction houses. Trustworthy platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are your best bet for getting a fair deal. So don't let fear hold you back. Now, let's talk action steps. First, locate your coin. That means digging through drawers, jars, or collections you've inherited. Second, examine it carefully. If it shows promise, send it to a professional grading service. And finally, research potential buyers or auction houses to get the best value. Don't rush the process. Patience pays off. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought: every coin has a story, and every story has the potential to change your life. Your 1949 no-mint mark penny could be your golden ticket, but only if you take action. Don't be the person who hears about these stories and wonders, what if? Be the person who makes it happen. So, what's stopping you? Go check those pennies, take the first step, and who knows, you might just uncover a $3 million treasure hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more inspirational stories and expert tips on rare coins. Remember, your journey to wealth and freedom could start with something as small as a penny. Imagine holding a simple coin in your hand, a 1979 Lincoln penny. What if I told you that one small detail could make it worth up to $2.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, the kind you might overlook or toss in a jar, could be the key to transforming your financial future. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and why you should start searching your pocket change today. Before we dive into the specifics, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered how many life-changing opportunities you've unknowingly let slip through your fingers? It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Today, we'll uncover how the 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny could be your chance to cash in on a rare and extraordinary opportunity. Let's start with the basics. The 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but its story is anything but. Struck at the Denver Mint, millions of these pennies rolled off the production line. So, what makes this coin so special? It's all about the details, tiny imperfections, doubling, or even errors in the minting process that turn a common coin into a collector's dream. But here's the twist: not all 1979 D pennies are valuable. In fact, most are worth just a cent. The key lies in spotting the rare features. Imagine the thrill of discovering one of these treasures tucked away in your change jar. You might not even need to dig up hidden treasure, it could already be hiding in plain sight. By now, you might be wondering, how do I identify the valuable ones? Patience, my friend. We're getting there. But first, let's talk about why collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums for these coins. Spoiler alert, it's not just about rarity. Now, here's where it gets exciting. The value of a 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny can skyrocket due to specific errors or features. One such example is a double die error, where the coin's design is stamped twice, creating a doubling effect on the lettering or the date. Another sought-after feature is a pristine condition, what collectors call mint state. Combine these factors, and you've got a penny worth its weight in gold. Actually, far more than that, but there's a challenge. Finding these rare coins requires a sharp eye and a bit of knowledge. Imagine this: you're sorting through a pile of pennies late at night, your excitement building as you spot something unusual. Could this be the one? The rush of adrenaline, the thrill of the hunt, it's all part of the journey, and then comes the fear. What if you've overlooked one of these gems in the past? What if someone else finds it first? Don't let that regret haunt you. Stay focused, because in just a moment, I'll reveal the exact steps to determine if your 1979 D penny is a multi-million-dollar treasure. So, how do you identify a 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth up to $2.8 million? First, look for the D Mint mark under the date. Next, examine the coin for doubling on the lettering or numbers. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a closer look. If you spot any unusual markings, hold on to that coin. Condition matters, too. Coins in mint state, those without scratches or wear, fetch the highest prices. Consider getting your coin professionally graded to determine its true value. And here's the kicker: even if your penny isn't perfect, it could still be worth thousands. But don't wait. The market for rare coins is as dynamic as it is lucrative. Collectors are always on the hunt, and demand can drive prices up overnight. Imagine the regret of holding onto a coin too long, only to miss out on its peak value. Take action now: search your change, examine your collection, and consult an expert if needed. The time to act is today, not tomorrow. And just when you think you've heard it all, here's the twist: rare coin discoveries are still happening every day. One lucky finder turned a penny he'd saved for years into a six-figure payday. Who's to say you won't be next? So, will you be the person who takes action, or will you let another life-changing opportunity pass you by? The choice is yours. Start your search now. That $2.8 million penny could be waiting for you, hidden in plain sight. The question is, are you ready to find it? A simple, unassuming penny in your hand, a coin so ordinary it's often overlooked. But what if I told you that this penny could change your life forever? This is no ordinary penny, this is the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, and it's valued at up to $2.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stay with me, and I'll show you exactly how to recognize this hidden treasure and why it's worth so much. Let's start with a story. Picture a man named Robert, a retired factory worker who stumbled upon an old jar of coins in his attic. Among the tarnished pennies and forgotten nickels, there it was, a 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. He didn't think much of it at first. After all, how could a penny, a coin most of us wouldn't bother to pick up off the street, be worth millions? But what Robert didn't know was that this tiny piece of copper held a secret that would soon change his life. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is this penny so valuable? And more importantly, how can you tell if you have one? Before I reveal the secret, let me ask you this. Have you ever considered that the key to your financial freedom could be sitting in your pocket change? Funny how we search for wealth in all the wrong places when sometimes it's right under our noses, isn't it? Here's what makes the 1995 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special. Normally, coins produced in the Philadelphia Mint are supposed to carry a P mint mark. But in 1995, an error occurred. Some pennies were struck without the mint mark. This error wasn't discovered right away, making these pennies incredibly rare today. And rarity, as you probably know, drives value. Now, let's dive into what collectors are willing to pay. Recently, a pristine example of this penny sold for over $2.5 million at auction. That's life-changing money. And it's not just about luck. Knowing what to look for can turn a simple discovery into a lucrative opportunity. Speaking of opportunities, let me hit you with a quick joke. Why did the penny go to therapy? It felt undervalued. Well, not this penny. It's worth more than most cars, houses, and even some retirement accounts. So don't underestimate your pocket change. Now, how do you identify this golden, or rather copper, opportunity? First, check the date. If it says 1995 and there's no mint mark under the year, you might be in luck. But hold on, not every 1995 penny without a mint mark is worth millions. The condition of the coin matters immensely. Coins in near-perfect condition, often graded as MS 67 or higher, fetch the highest prices. So, what should you do if you think you found one? First, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can significantly reduce its value. Instead, place it in a protective case to preserve its condition. Next, get it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This step is crucial because serious collectors and auction houses rely on these certifications. Now, here's the big question: where do you sell such a rare coin? Online marketplaces like eBay can be an option, but for a coin of this value, you'll want to approach a specialized auction house. Companies like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries have the expertise and the audience to ensure you get the maximum value for your treasure. But let me leave you with a thought. Imagine handing this penny down to your kids or grandkids. It's not just a coin, it's a legacy, a story, a piece of history. Or perhaps, you cash it in and use the money to travel the world, pay off debts, or even retire early. The possibilities are endless, but only if you take action. Now, before you go rummaging through your coin jars, let me leave you with this cliffhanger. What if the 1995 no-mint mark penny isn't the only treasure hiding in your pocket change? What if there are even more valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered? Stay tuned because in the next video, I'll reveal more coins that could be worth a fortune. Don't miss it. So, are you ready to check your pennies? Let me know in the comments if you think you have a 1995 no-mint mark penny or if you've ever found a rare coin. Remember, your financial freedom could be just a coin flip away. Welcome to another exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand that could change your financial future forever. Today, we're talking about the 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, a seemingly ordinary coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm. And yes, some of these pennies are valued at an astonishing $2 million. Are you holding one of these treasures without even knowing it? Let's find out. Let's start with a simple question. When was the last time you really looked at a penny? I'm not talking about glancing at it while tossing it into a jar. I mean truly examining it. Because hidden in plain sight might be the key to your financial freedom. The 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a fascinating anomaly. But before we dive into why it's worth so much, let's clarify what a no mint mark coin actually is. Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark, but in rare instances, errors occur, errors that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. These unique mistakes turn everyday coins into priceless artifacts. Now, here's the kicker: if you're not checking your pennies, you could literally be giving away a fortune. Imagine handing over $2 million at a checkout counter without even realizing it. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Here's where the story gets interesting. The value of the 2015 no mint mark penny isn't just about rarity, it's also about condition. Coin collectors, and I'm talking about serious collectors here, are obsessed with quality. They're looking for coins in pristine condition, graded at MS 67 or higher. For those unfamiliar, MS stands for mint state, and the higher the grade, the more flawless the coin. Think about it, a penny that's been hiding in a drawer for years could be worth more than a brand new car. It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But it's true. And this isn't just about the coin's appearance, it's about its story. A 2015 penny with no mint mark becomes a symbol of history, rarity, and craftsmanship. Now, here's a little pattern interrupt. Did you know that the odds of finding a rare coin like this are about the same as winning the lottery? But unlike the lottery, you don't have to spend a single dollar. All it takes is a little curiosity and the willingness to check your spare change. So, the next time someone tells you to keep the change, you might want to double-check before you walk away. By now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? First, grab a magnifying glass and start inspecting your 2015 pennies. Look for the absence of a mint mark beneath the date. Next, assess its condition. If it appears flawless, you're in luck, but don't just stop there. Get your coin professionally graded. It's the only way to determine its true value. And trust me, you'll want to do this right. Selling a rare coin is a delicate process. You need to find the right buyer, someone who understands its worth. That's where auction houses and online marketplaces like Heritage Auctions and eBay come in. But beware, not all buyers are trustworthy. Protect yourself and your treasure. Here's your cliffhanger. Do you know the single mistake most people make when selling rare coins? They sell too quickly, overwhelmed by the excitement. In our next video, we'll dive into strategies to maximize your profit and avoid rookie errors. So, what's stopping you from taking action? That jar of pennies on your shelf could be your golden ticket to a wealthy lifestyle. Don't let fear or procrastination hold you back. The world of rare coins is filled with opportunities, and it's waiting for you to claim your share. Before you go, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another chance to uncover the hidden treasures in your own home. Together, we're turning pocket change into life-changing wealth. Until next time, happy hunting. Have you ever heard the saying, "Not all that glitters is gold"? Well, sometimes, what glitters is copper, and it's hiding in your spare change. Today, we're diving into a story that sounds too incredible to be true. There's a 2017 Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, minted just a few years ago, could change your life forever. But here's the catch, not all 2017 pennies are worth millions. So, what makes this one so special? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and it just might be sitting in your coin jar right now. Imagine finding out that your loose change is the key to a luxury car, a dream vacation, or even an early retirement. But there's a twist: you'll need to act fast. Rare coins like this don't stay hidden for long, and the competition is fierce. So, are you ready to learn what sets this penny apart and why it's causing such a stir in the numismatic world? Quick question: when's the last time you actually looked at a penny before spending it? If you're like most people, it's probably been years. But after today, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. Let's get to the heart of the matter. The 2017 D Lincoln penny is part of the Shield series, a design introduced in 2010. Most of these coins are worth exactly 1 cent. But every so often, a minting error or rare variation creates a coin that collectors will pay astronomical sums for. In this case, the million-dollar mystery lies in a specific error, a minting defect that occurred during production at the Denver Mint. Some of these pennies were struck with double dies, creating a faint but noticeable duplication in the text or design. Others have unique planchet errors or even misalignments that make them one-of-a-kind treasures. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value, turning pocket change into life-changing wealth. So, how can you tell if your 2017 D Lincoln penny is the golden ticket? Start by examining the coin under a magnifying glass. Pay close attention to the D mint mark, the year, and the lettering on "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Look for any doubling or irregularities. If you're unsure, have it evaluated by a professional coin grader. It's a small investment that could yield a massive return. By the way, did you know that the US Mint produces billions of pennies each year? It's easy to think they're all the same. But think of it this way: if you're walking through a forest of identical trees and one is glowing, wouldn't you stop to investigate? That's exactly what collectors are doing when they hunt for these rare coins, and here's where the excitement kicks in. A coin's value isn't just about the error itself. It's also about demand. Right now, rare pennies are hot in the collector market. The 2017 D penny with the right characteristics could easily fetch $6, $7, or even $1.7 million at auction. Now, imagine holding that penny in your hand. What would you do with the money? Pay off debt? Travel the world? Buy your dream home? This isn't just about a coin, it's about the life-changing possibilities it represents. But here's the urgent part: these coins aren't going to stay hidden forever. As more people discover the value of rare pennies, they'll become harder and harder to find. So, take action now. Grab your coin jar, check the loose change in your car, or even the pennies stuck between your couch cushions. Don't leave any stone unturned, or any penny unchecked. But before you start searching, let me leave you with a cliffhanger. Did you know that there's another Lincoln penny, even older than the 2017 D, that has a history so fascinating and a value so high, it could rival this one? If you thought today's story was exciting, wait until you hear about the next one. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. For now, though, the 2017 D Lincoln penny could be your ticket to financial freedom. Are you ready to find it? The clock is ticking, and the treasure hunt starts now. What if I told you that a penny, yes, just 1 cent, could change your life forever? Right now, tucked away in jars, drawers, or even under your couch cushions, you might have a 2018 D mint mark Lincoln penny worth up to $1.5 million. Sound too good to be true? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this treasure and what makes it so valuable. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money: pay off debt, travel the world, or finally live the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. But here's the catch: these rare coins won't stay hidden forever. As collectors and investors snap them up, your window of opportunity could close sooner than you think. So don't go anywhere, because the information I'm about to share might be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. You might wonder, why would anyone pay over $1 million for a penny? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. First, let's talk about rarity. The 2018 D mint mark Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, but not all of them were created equal. Some coins from this batch contain errors that make them incredibly unique. We're talking about double dies, off-center strikes, or even rare metal compositions, little imperfections that turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Now, before you start digging through your change, here's what you need to look for. Does the coin have any unusual markings? Is the D mint mark slightly misaligned? Perhaps the image of Lincoln looks a bit off. These subtle details could mean the difference between a penny and a payday, and let's not forget condition. Coins graded as mint state or higher are the most valuable. That means no scratches, dents, or wear. Think of it like selling a car: the better the condition, the higher the price. Here's a quick question to keep you sharp. What's the first thing you'd buy if you discovered $1 million penny? Let me know in the comments below. And no, you can't say more pennies. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about turning that penny into a payout. The first step is getting your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC. These experts will verify its authenticity and assign it a grade, which significantly impacts its value. But here's where many people go wrong. Selling a rare coin requires strategy. If you rush into a sale without doing your research, you could leave thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars on the table. Instead, consider auctioning your coin through a trusted platform or reaching out to a professional coin dealer who specializes in high-value transactions. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. What if you don't check your pennies, and someone else finds the fortune hiding in plain sight? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? That's why it's so important to act now. Go through your change, dig into those old piggy banks, and check every 2018 D penny you come across. Your future self will thank you. And here's a little teaser for my next video. Did you know there are nickels out there worth even more than this penny? Stay tuned to find out which ones might be sitting in your pocket right now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about life-changing coins. Until next time, happy hunting. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that could change your life forever. A coin that, at first glance, seems ordinary but holds the power to make you a millionaire. That's right, a single 2020 D Lincoln penny could be worth up to a jaw-dropping $1 million. But here's the kicker: most people don't even know it exists, let alone how to spot it. Could you be holding on to a fortune without realizing it? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to determine if your 2020 D penny is the hidden treasure you've been dreaming of. Before we dive in, let me ask you this: how often do you check your spare change? If your answer is, not often enough, you're not alone. But after hearing this, you might never look at coins the same way again. Let's start with what makes the 2020 D Lincoln penny so special. First, the D Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. While millions of these pennies were produced, a rare subset contains errors or unique features that dramatically increase their value. These errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and an elusive high-grade finish. Collectors and investors are willing to pay staggering sums for these rarities because they represent a perfect storm of historical significance, scarcity, and condition. Here's an example: a pristine 2020 D penny with a rare minting error was recently auctioned for over $500,000. That's just one coin. Now imagine if yours is in even better condition or has an even rarer error. The stakes are high, and the potential is enormous. But let me pause here for a moment. Have you ever thought about why collectors are willing to pay so much for coins like these? It's not just about the money, it's about owning a piece of history, something tangible that connects them to the past. The 2020 D penny is a modern artifact that tells a story, and it could be the story of your financial freedom. Now, here's the crucial part: how do you know if your 2020 D penny is worth millions? Start by examining it under good lighting. Look for any anomalies, like doubling on Lincoln's profile or the lettering. Pay attention to the penny's condition. A flawless, uncirculated coin is far more valuable than one with scratches or wear. If you suspect you have a rare penny, get it professionally graded. Certification from a reputable company like PCGS or NGC can dramatically increase its market value. But don't stop there. Timing is everything. The market for rare coins is competitive, and opportunities can disappear in the blink of an eye. If you've been waiting for a sign to act, this is it. Don't let procrastination rob you of a life-changing opportunity. Now, let me ask you something. What would you do with $1 million? Would you pay off your debts, retire early, or travel the world? Whatever your dreams are, they could be within reach, all because of a penny most people overlook. Before we wrap up, here's a little cliffhanger to keep you on your toes. There's one specific feature on the 2020 penny that could mean the difference between a small profit and a massive payday. It's so subtle that even experienced collectors can miss it. Curious? In my next video, I'll reveal exactly what that feature is and how to spot it like a pro. Until then, keep checking your change, because you never know when fortune might be hiding in plain sight. If this video inspired you, make sure to subscribe for more secrets about rare coins that could change your life. Don't just dream about wealth, start creating it, one penny at a time. You're holding a penny in your hand, one you've probably walked past hundreds of times without a second thought. But what if I told you that penny could be worth up to $3 million? Yes, you heard that right, a single 1971 mint mark Lincoln penny could change your life forever. Intrigued? Stay with me as we uncover the story behind this tiny treasure that could unlock a life of wealth and freedom. Now, before you rush to check your coin jar, let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1971 Lincoln penny. Why is this coin so special? What makes it worth millions while others barely make it out of your pocket? The answer lies in its unique characteristics and the mysteries surrounding its rarity. But more on that in a moment. First, let's take a step back to understand the context. The 1971 penny comes from the San Francisco Mint, a facility known for producing some of the most sought-after coins in the United States. Coins from this mint often carry a distinct mint mark below the date, making them instantly recognizable. But not all 1971 pennies are created equal. Only a rare few possess the features that drive their value into the millions. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed a coin with unusually sharp details or a surface so pristine it looks untouched? That's one of the key clues. A 1971 penny that's been graded as a proof or in near-perfect condition by professional organizations can command astronomical prices at auctions. These coins stand out because of their flawless appearance and the incredible craftsmanship of the minting process. And here's a fun fact, even the tiniest imperfection can make or break a coin's value, but there's more to the story. Picture this. It's the 1970s, and coin collecting is gaining traction as a serious hobby. The San Francisco Mint's proof coins, including the 1971 penny, become instant favorites among collectors. Fast forward to today, and these coins are like gold mines for those lucky enough to stumble upon them. Yet, many people don't even realize they might have one sitting in their home. Here's where things get exciting. In 2022, a 1971 proof penny sold for a jaw-dropping $3 million at auction. Let that sink in for a moment. A single penny, something we often overlook, fetched a price most of us can only dream about. What made that particular coin so valuable? It was its impeccable condition, combined with its rarity and the sheer demand among collectors. This isn't just a lucky break. It's a testament to how knowledge and timing can turn an everyday object into a life-changing asset. So, how do you know if your penny is the real deal? Great question. Start by examining the coin under bright light. Look for the mint mark below the date and inspect the surface for a mirror-like finish. If it's a proof coin, it will have sharp details and a reflective background. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations specialize in authenticating and valuing rare coins, giving you a clear picture of what your treasure might be worth. Still not sure if your penny is valuable? Let's break it down further. One critical factor is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Even a small jump in grade can mean a huge difference in value. For example, a 1971 penny graded as PR 69 can sell for hundreds of thousands, while a PR 70, essentially flawless, can reach millions. Here's a question for you. If you found out your penny was worth a fortune, what would you do with the money? Maybe you'd pay off debt, buy your dream home, or travel the world. Whatever your dream, it's closer than you think. But here's the kicker, not acting on this opportunity could mean leaving money on the table. Coins like these don't stay hidden forever. The market is hot and collectors are always on the hunt. As we wrap up, let's consider the bigger picture. The 1971 penny isn't just a piece of metal, it's a symbol of how ordinary things can hold extraordinary value. It's a reminder that wealth and opportunity are often hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with the curiosity and courage to uncover them. So, the next time you're sorting through change or cleaning out a drawer, take a closer look. That unassuming penny might just be the key to a new chapter in your life. And remember, the world of rare coins is full of stories like this. Who knows? Yours could be next. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more incredible stories and tips on uncovering the hidden treasures in your pocket. Until next time, keep searching, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Are you unknowingly sitting on a fortune? Could a humble penny, tucked away in your drawer or piggy bank, be worth a staggering $2.8 million? Today, we're unraveling the mystery behind the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin so rare and valuable it's turning ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Stick around, because you're about to discover how this tiny piece of copper could change your life. But first, let me ask you something. When was the last time you really looked at your spare change? Most of us don't give it a second thought. Yet, every coin holds a story, and some of those stories are worth millions. Intrigued? Good. Let's dive in. The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might look like any other coin. But here's what makes it extraordinary. This penny was accidentally struck without a mint mark, meaning it lacks the tiny letter D for Denver or S for San Francisco. A printing error might not sound exciting, but in the world of numismatics, that's just a fancy word for coin collecting. Errors like this are pure gold. Here's where it gets really interesting. Most coins from 1989 do have a mint mark, so when collectors find one without it, they're willing to pay an eye-watering price to own this rare anomaly. And by eye-watering, I mean up to $2.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $2.8 million for a penny. Now, before you run to your coin jar, let's pause for a moment. Imagine what that kind of money could do for you. Pay off your mortgage. Send your kids to college. Travel the world. This isn't just a penny, it's the key to a new life. And the best part? It could be hiding in plain sight. But here's the catch, not every 1989 penny without a mint mark is worth millions. So how do you know if you've struck gold? We'll get to that in just a moment. First, let me share a quick tip: always handle your coins carefully. Even the smallest scratch can lower their value. Treat them like the treasures they are, because they might just be So, how do you identify a 1989 no-mint mark penny that's worth millions? Start by examining the coin's condition. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins based on their state. The better the condition, the higher the value. Next, look for any unique characteristics that set your penny apart. And if you're still unsure, consult an expert. Here's a pro tip: never sell your rare coins without knowing their true value. Unscrupulous buyers are out there, ready to take advantage of uninformed sellers. Don't let that be you. Knowledge is power, and today, you're gaining the power to transform a simple penny into a life-changing windfall. Now, imagine finding this coin and holding it in your hand. Can you feel the excitement? That's your future calling. But time is of the essence. Rare coins like this don't stay hidden forever. Someone, somewhere, is searching for this very penny, and it could be yours. Before we wrap up, here's a quick question for you. If you found a $2.8 million penny, what would you do with the money? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, your dream lifestyle might be closer than you think, hidden in the smallest places. So, don't wait. Go check your change, search your drawers, and inspect those coin collections passed down from relatives. The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is out there, and it's waiting for someone to find it. That someone could be you. Until next time, keep dreaming big and looking close. Who knows? Your next penny might just be priceless. Where we uncover the hidden fortunes in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into a coin that could change your life forever, the 1993 Lincoln penny with a mint mark error. Yes, you heard that right, this unassuming coin could be worth up to $2.5 million. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, how to verify its authenticity, and why this coin is making headlines in the collector's market. Let's start with a question. When was the last time you really looked at a penny? Not just glanced at it, but examined it closely. Most people don't, and that's exactly why treasures like the 1993 Lincoln penny often go unnoticed. Imagine finding out that a coin you've been overlooking for years could be your ticket to a luxurious lifestyle. Excited? You should be. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's unravel the story behind this remarkable penny. In 1993, millions of Lincoln pennies were minted. To the casual observer, they all looked identical. But here's the kicker, a tiny mistake during the minting process gave rise to a rare anomaly. This error involves a misplacement or doubling of the mint mark, which can only be spotted under close examination. For those unfamiliar, the mint mark indicates where the coin was produced, and errors in this area are like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, you might be thinking, how could such a small detail make such a big difference? Well, in the world of numismatics, that's the fancy word for coin collecting, rarity equals value. And when rarity is paired with a captivating story, the result is pure gold, or in this case, pure copper. These pennies have become the holy grail for collectors, and the demand is skyrocketing. But here's where the plot thickens. Not every 1993 penny with a mint mark anomaly is worth millions. The key is in the details, and that's what we'll explore next. You're sorting through an old jar of coins. Your fingers brush against a penny. It looks ordinary, but something about it catches your eye. The mint mark seems off. Could this be it? Your heart races as you grab a magnifying glass to inspect further. Sound exciting? That's exactly how countless collectors have felt when they stumbled upon a rare coin. So, what should you be looking for? On the 1993 Lincoln penny, errors like doubling, misplaced mint marks, or unusual lettering are telltale signs of its rarity. To identify these anomalies, you'll need a magnifying glass or, better yet, a coin microscope. Take your time. Examine the mint mark, usually a tiny letter like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. If it appears doubled, tilted, or misplaced, you may have struck gold, or, again, copper, but here's the catch. Not all mint errors are valuable. Some are common, while others are exceptionally rare. This is where professional coin grading comes in. Organizations like PCGS or NGC can verify your coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which significantly impacts its value. And remember, collectors and auction houses are always on the lookout for high-grade specimens. Your coin's condition could be the difference between a few $100s and a life-changing $2.5 million. Now, let's address the million-dollar question, literally. How do you cash in on a 1993 Lincoln penny worth millions? The first step is to get your coin professionally graded. Once authenticated, you'll want to explore the best-selling options. High-value coins like these often fetch the best prices at auctions. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are trusted platforms where collectors bid fiercely for rare finds, but time is of the essence. The market for rare coins can be unpredictable. A coin worth millions today might not hold the same value a decade from now. Don't wait too long to act. And here's another thought to consider: even if your 1993 penny isn't worth millions, other coins in your collection might be. Broadening your search could reveal additional treasures hiding in plain sight. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. Finding a 1993 Lincoln penny with a rare mint mark isn't just about the money. It's about unlocking potential, the potential for a better life, for financial freedom, for turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. That's the real power of these coins. They remind us that value can be found in the most unexpected places. So, go ahead. Check those old jars, those forgotten drawers, those dusty boxes in your attic. Your financial breakthrough could be just one coin away. And if you think you found something, don't hesitate to take the next step. The journey from discovery to fortune starts with a single action. If you've enjoyed this video and feel inspired to uncover your own hidden treasures, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here at Pawn Stars Coins, we're all about helping you turn your small change into big opportunities. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. We're diving into the incredible story of the 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin so rare it has sold for up to $2.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth millions. But what makes it so valuable, and could you have one hiding in your home? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this coin and potentially change your life forever. When was the last time you really looked at your spare change? Imagine tossing away a fortune simply because you didn't pay attention. That's the story we're about to uncover, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's set the stage. In 2004, millions of pennies were minted, but not all of them were created equal. Most coins from that year were stamped with a mint mark indicating where they were produced, like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But a select few were mysteriously minted without a mark, and that anomaly skyrocketed their value. You might be wondering, how could a simple mistake make a penny worth millions? Here's the deal, collectors and investors prize errors and rarities because they represent a fascinating quirk in history. It's like owning a masterpiece with a secret signature only the sharp-eyed can spot. Now, let's get specific. These no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are known for their pristine condition, unique luster, and impeccable detail. But the real kicker? Their extreme rarity. Only a handful are believed to exist, making them one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Imagine this scenario: you're sorting through an old jar of coins, and suddenly, you notice something odd. Your heart races. Could this be the moment that changes everything? Now, let's talk value. These pennies can fetch anywhere from a few $1,000s for less pristine examples to over $2 million for those in mint condition. Think about what that kind of money could mean for you: paying off debt, buying your dream home, or even retiring early. But here's the catch: you need to act fast. Opportunities like this don't wait around forever, and let's address the skeptics for a moment. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. I get it. But consider this: people win the lottery every day. Why not you? Why not now? So, what's the next step? Here's where the rubber meets the road. Start by checking every coin you come across. Be vigilant. Make it a habit. You never know when luck might strike, but here's the thing: you can't do this alone. Join a community of collectors. Watch videos like this one. Educate yourself about what to look for. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it could be the key to unlocking unimaginable wealth. And before we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought: what if you let this opportunity slip by? Imagine finding out years from now that you had a 2004 no-mint mark penny all along, but you didn't take action. The regret would be unbearable. Don't let that happen. Take charge of your future today. But wait, before you go scrambling to search for that lucky penny, make sure you've subscribed to Pawn Stars Coins. We're here to guide you every step of the way on your journey to financial freedom. Hit that notification bell, because next time, we're uncovering another coin that could change your life. The clock is ticking, and that jar of coins in your kitchen might just hold the key to your dreams. Are you ready to find out? Let's go. 2017 D Lincoln penny worth up to $1 million right in your pocket. Yes, a single penny, one you might have overlooked, could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. But time is running out, and not every penny is created equal. Do you have what it takes to spot this golden opportunity? Let me ask you this. When was the last time you checked the pennies in your spare change? You see, 2017 might sound like yesterday, but certain 2017 Lincoln pennies are taking the coin collecting world by storm. And here's the kicker, this isn't just any coin. It's a penny that defies the odds, with errors and features so rare that collectors are willing to pay top dollar. But before we dive into the details, picture this. You're holding a seemingly insignificant coin, and a buyer offers you a small fortune for it. Feels unreal, right? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this elusive penny and why it's worth so much. Stay with me because you don't want to miss the shocking reveal at the end. Quick question, if I told you a penny could make you rich, would you still throw it in the tip jar at your local coffee shop? Yeah, let's think twice about that next time. Now, let's break this down. The 2017 Lincoln penny might look like any other coin, but it's the details that matter. These pennies were minted in Denver, which is what the D stands for. Most of them are ordinary, but a few have rare errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or even missing elements, that make them incredibly valuable. Here's the exciting part. These errors happen by chance, making them unique and highly sought after. Some of these pennies have already fetched tens of thousands at auctions, and the value continues to climb. But why? It's all about rarity and demand. Coin collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for pieces that stand out from the rest. But hold on. What if I told you there's more to this story? A penny recently sold for over $1 million, and its secret lies in something so subtle you'll want to grab a magnifying glass right now. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly what to look for in just a moment. By the way, did you know the average American handles 1,750 coins a year? That means you could have already touched a fortune and not even known it. Let that sink in. Alright, here's what you've been waiting for. The $1 million 2017 Lincoln penny has a rare error known as the double die obverse. This means the front side of the coin shows slight doubling on elements like Lincoln's profile or the inscriptions. You'll need a sharp eye or a magnifying glass to spot it, but trust me, it's worth the effort. Other errors like floating roof designs or missing initials can also dramatically increase the value, and here's a pro tip, condition is everything. A pristine, uncirculated coin can fetch far more than a worn-out one. So, if you find one of these gems, handle it with care and get it appraised by a trusted numismatist. Time is of the essence. As more people discover these valuable pennies, competition is heating up, and the market is shifting. Don't let someone else cash in on what could be your life-changing discovery. You know, they say money doesn't grow on trees. But who knew it could be hiding in your couch cushions? So, what's your next move? Start by checking your loose change and rolls of pennies at home. You never know what you might find. And if you're serious about selling rare coins, subscribe to this channel for insider tips and strategies. The journey to wealth and freedom could start with something as small as a penny. Are you ready to take the first step? Your $1 million moment might just be a pocket away.